Hey, what's up guys? My next video contest is for a time lapse, and I'm actually entering this contest a little late because I'm taking care of my sister's dogs for the week, and I haven't really had enough time to come and record my videos for the time lapse. So I came home a little early today, and I am gonna try and shoot my time lapse here at my house. The time lapse calls for having fun and being creative. Now I don't know too much about the fun part, but I'm gonna be as creative as I possibly can. I'm gonna be using my cow skull for the time lapse, and it's pretty much the only thing I ever used for my time lapse. If you go and look at my channel at some of my time lapse videos, you see that I use the skull a lot, and it's just something that I really like. I like using in my time lapse videos, and I'm gonna see what I can do with this skull this time. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my GoPro sitting like over here somewhere, and every 15 minutes or so, I'm gonna have the GoPro move closer and closer to the skull while having the skull in a fixed position in the frame. So I'm not too sure how well this is gonna come out. This is only an idea. A lot of my ideas don't work, so it's pretty much the only thing I have to go for me. So let's see what this time lapse is gonna look like. Do keep in mind though that it is almost 100 degrees out and we are in Texas, so my camera may overheat, and I'm overheating myself right now. So let's see what I can get. Okay, so it turns out that the grass is a little too high, so I'm gonna have to take some grass out and see if I can get the skull into view, because the grass is pretty much just hiding the skull where it needs to be in the frame, and it is super hot out here. I need to catch a break. I wanted to talk about some of the ideas that actually that I threw out because I just felt like they weren't as original. My first thought was to have something, maybe like a dead grasshopper or a dead gopher or something. I always have something dead out here, so I wanted to get something dead and put it on the road and time lapse some fire ants eating the crap out of it. So you can go on YouTube and find a time lapse like that anywhere. So I threw that out, and then my next idea was to time lapse a spider building its web, and of course you can go on YouTube and you can find that anywhere else. And I wanted to time lapse a plant growing, and of course again you can find that anywhere on YouTube. So there's some time lapses that I've seen. They're not rare, but they're not widely used. Where you have an object that you want to capture in time lapse, and what you do is you start at a certain point and have your object in a certain frame of that shot, and then basically every maybe hour or so, or 10 minutes, however you want to do it, you move the camera to a different position, and each 10 minutes you just keep going until you get one huge kind of like panorama type time lapse, and it looks really cool. It's a really cool concept, and I wanted to try that with this skull. I've been wanting to try it for a very long time, and I guess this would be a good project for that. So even if it doesn't work out how I want it to, I'll just choose a video that I'm already made on my channel. So if all else fails, I guess I'll just turn to some of my older content. Okay, so camera overheated and it shut off. I have no idea where it stopped or how long it recorded, so I'm gonna let it cool off and see what happened. Okay, so it is way too hot out here to be recording on my GoPro. It overheated, and to avoid any sort of damage, I'm gonna just not do anything out in the sun for the time lapse. I'm gonna try and stay in the shade. I'm just relocating real quick, trying to find a new spot somewhere nice and shady where there's no direct sun on the GoPro so that it doesn't overheat again. It's a lot cooler in the shade as expected. Now it's just a matter of finding another good spot to do the time lapse. Okay, I think now I found a spot for it. It's not as great as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm gonna shoot the time lapse anyway to see what I can get, and I'll show it to you guys right here. Okay, so the time lapse didn't come out exactly how I wanted it, but now that I know what to do and how to do it, I'm gonna try it again tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I can get it down better and make it look better, a lot better than what we just saw. So now It's tomorrow, and I am going to try a couple of different methods to get this certain shot. So I just have this little makeshift kind of like a camera stick, I guess, and I'm gonna use my note to take a time lapse of this little spot right here that I have, and I'm also gonna use a wide angle lens to get more of a shot. And also I'm gonna try and use my GoPro again to get a different kind of shot. And let's see if my phone doesn't overheat and allows me to get this shot. Okay, so pretty much after I took that shot, I was too tired to make any more videos, and my phone was about to die. So I just came inside, and again, I didn't like the way the footage came out. So I went out again, and I got this footage right here. Now it looks a little better than what I had captured before, but it's still not what I'm looking for. It still has a little bit too many inconsistencies, so I just decided to use one of my previous videos instead of the things that I shot. I spent a good 40, 50 minutes getting that last shot, and I was dead tired. So I came in, I was all sweaty, and I just changed my clothes. I'll link the video that I'm using for this contest in the description. And that's pretty much it for this vlog. I have another contest coming up. I can't remember what it is, but in the next vlog, I'll mention what it is and what I have to do. But for now, thanks for watching. Peace.